Hi, this is Maggie from maggiescrochet.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this adorable cluster edge heart. And this sample here was worked in Premier Eversoft worsted weight yarn, and it comes in a bunch of colors, so this would be beautiful to string a bunch of these together in all different colors. And this was like an E-hook that I used, so it came out really nice and compact. So I thought to add a little variety, I would use the Deborah Norville Alpaca Dance instead, and it has a little bit of fuzz to it compared to this yarn because it is 75% acrylic and 25% alpaca. So there's another video where I showed you how to do the little heart trinklets, and this is a similar pattern to that, but I've made a few changes. So this would be a wonderful applique to put on a hat or a little t-shirt dress or even an afghan. You can make solid squares and put this on, or a scarf. So the possibilities are endless. So let's get started with this project. So you start out with a foundation chain of chain 14, which I've already done. And you work 3 single crochets into the second chain from hook. So right there is the first chain, and this is the second chain. So there's 1 single, 2, and 3. And then you work, I'm just going to pick up 1 loop on the top here, and I'm going to do that 5 times. I'm going to work 1 single in each of the next 5 single crochets. So there I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's my 5th one. So right now I'm going to put 3 singles in this loop right here. Let me get this off camera there. 1, 2, 3. Let me move that over here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and that becomes the bottom tip. So now I'm going to do 5 again. This is very symmetrical. Okay, so you should have 1 chain left. If this number is off, just go ahead and tear back and start over, because this chain 14 works numerically. So 3 singles in here, because once you get off on this pattern, if you get off track on your numbers, it doesn't get any better. So okay, so now what we have here is one side of round 1 complete. Now we're going to work on the unused loops of the starting chain around the other side, and that's these right here. So you see there's 2 loops for each chain that didn't get used, and I'm going to be working into those. So the next one I'm going to work into is right there. Let me get another crochet hook and see if that helps. Okay, I'm going to be working right in here. And then I'm going to be going in here, and these single crochet stitches will be exact opposites of this side. So I'm going to work 4 singles, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that, and I picked up the 2 loops that I didn't use around the other side. So now all the loops of the starting chain have been used, because I used 1 over here and I used 2 over here. So now we're down in the little valley of the heart between the 2 curves. So there's always, on every single round, if you look real close here, there's a single crochet decrease. So that's what I'll show you right now. So you just draw up a loop in here, and a loop in here, and a loop in there. So it's like a triple single crochet decrease, and then you yarn over and draw through all 4 loops, and then you do another 4 single crochets because you got to match the other side, So that completes round 1. So I worked on one side of the chain. I started out with my 3 singles, and I did 5 singles here, 3 at the bottom tip, 5 up here, 3, 4, a triple decrease, single crochet here, and 4. And now I'm going to show you how to, I have the strand here. Here it is. Okay, you don't join the rounds, you mark the end of the rounds. And one way I like to do it is to just have a long strand of yarn and just lay it on the side of my last stitch and let that be sandwiched in between my last stitch and the first stitch I do of the next round. So I'll just leave that laying in there, and now I'm going to single crochet in the first single, and then I'm going to work 3 single crochets, and that will be in the center single crochet of that 3 single crochet group. So you work 1, 2, 3. Okay, now instead of 5 down to the point, it's going to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that. And then I'm going to do 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to do 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now I'm in position to do 3 single crochets in the center single crochet of this 3 single crochet group on the opposite side curve. So I'm doing 3 in the center. I'm doing 3 in the center, and then I'm always doing 4 down to the valley, and then 4 on this side, on the other side of the on the dip side here. So I'm going to do 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm going to do the 3 single crochet decrease again. So I'm going to drop a loop here, insert my hook in the center one, drop a loop, and then drop a loop in the next one. And then I'm going to yarn over and draw through all 4 loops. Now going back up the little valley, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Normally the marker would have been moved right here, but I'm going to move the marker 1 stitch each round so that I land up with my 4 even stitches right here. So to do that, all I need to do is do that 1 extra stitch and make that my new end of that round. So then I'm going to mark that, and then I'm going to do 1 single crochet. Now I'm starting on round 3. So at the end of round 2, it looks like this. So you do 1 single crochet in the next single. Now I'm at the 3 single crochet group. I'm in the center one, and I'm going to work 3 in the center one. The nice thing about this pattern is there's all kinds of landmarks where your 3 should be in the center of the 3 groups, and then you should have 4 up here. You should be increasing 2 on each side. So last time it was 9 along the side, now it's going to be 11. So you crochet 11 down to the bottom tip of the heart. So actually it's 9 down there because the first round was 5, and then it was 7, and then it was 9. So now I'm right there at the center single crochet of the 3 single crochet group. So 3 go in there, And then I'm doing 9 back up. I pulled a lot of yarn out, but I guess it wasn't enough. I might have to do a lesson on untangling fuzzy yarn right now. No. Okay. If you haven't done a lot of crocheting, this untangling yarn is something that you kind of have to get used to. Okay, so now I'm up to the 3 single crochet group at the corner, and I'm going to put 3 singles in the center single crochet. So basically we're doing the same thing every round, except the numbers are changing just slightly. So now I'm going to do 4 down to the valley. Okay, so that should look like this when you get down to the valley on round 3, where you have your center. You have 3 stitches that you see right here, and the center one is the single crochet decrease from the previous round, and you drop a loop here, drop a loop here, and then drop a loop here, and yarn over and draw through all 3. Now we're going to do 4 back up. Like that. So at the end of round 3, this is what your heart looks like. And you could stop it here, and then I'm not so sure that the numbers will work for the border, but it looks cute the way it is, or you could put a contrasting color and just single crochet around it. Okay, so now I'm going to move my stitch marker again, and I just keep, like, I go from front to back. Now I'm ready to bring the back strand towards the front, and I want it woven through my my endings and beginnings of my rounds. So now same thing, I just do 1 single crochet here, 3 in the next one. And now I do the 11 down to the tip. Okay, so now I'm at the center single crochet of the 3 single crochet group at the bottom tip of my heart. And this time, this is my last round, so I want to put 4 single crochets in here, only because I need 4 down there instead of 3 for my numbers to work out on my edging. So it's going to be a little bit pointier, but that's good too. So now you just do the 11 back up. Okay. Now you work 3 single crochets in the center single crochet of that 3 single crochet group. So now that I've done that 3 single crochet group, I'm gonna single crochet in the next 4. Like that. Now instead of the decrease in here, what I want to do is just work 3 slip stitches in each one slip stitch in each one of those 3 stitches right there. So I'm just going to insert my hook here and then bring that through here. And I want them to be fairly loose too, because I'm going to work some of the edging stitches into those. So I've got 1 slip stitch, and then now I'll have 2 slip stitches, and then 3, like that. Oop. I'm trying to do them so loose it's falling off my hook. So there, I just want 3 slip stitches across here, no decreasing, and then to finish, you're going to end up with 3 single crochets, not 4, because that first one over here counted as the 4th actually. So this is where I'm going to finish off, and I'm just going to do 3 here at the very end. Then I'm going to slip stitch to join over here like this, draw that loop through, and draw that through the loop on my hook, and then I'm ready to finish off. So that's how it looks at the end of round 4. And by not doing that decrease here, I gave it a better dip in there. Okay, so now I cut off like back here, and then I'm just going to pull that through, and then I can take out my little stitch marker right now. So that's how it looks at this point. And you know, you could use multiple strands of yarn and make this bigger for like a hot plate. I always think of, oh, you could do this, oh, you could do that. So anyway, okay, now I'm going to show you how to put the little edging on it. So the edging is so if you look real close here, the 3 slip stitches up here, there's a slip, a slip, a slip, and a slip. So we're still going to have 3 slip stitches at the top, and then we have to ease in all of these little cluster stitches. So what I'm going to do here is start in down at the bottom I have 4 single crochets, and I'm going to start in the 3rd single crochet of the 4 single crochet group. So right now we've got the 4 right here, and I'm going to start with a slip knot on my hook. I'm going to leave a long end like this, put that on my hook. I'm going to join with a single crochet. So right here you can see 1, 2, 3, and 4. That bottom group of 4 single crochets. I'm going to skip the first 2, and I want to join with a single crochet into the 3rd single crochet of my 4 single crochet group. So now I have my loop on my hook. I'm kind of holding it here. I'm going to yarn over, pull a loop up, yarn over, and draw through 2, and that's joining with a single crochet. So now to make this cute little cluster here, all you do is chain 4, and maybe I'm going to try to work it over that pink there. So you're going to chain 4, and then you're going to work a double crochet into the side of the single crochet. So I'm going to go right between those 2 strands there, and I'm going to go like this from front to back, draw a loop out of that single crochet, and then finish a double crochet stitch. Just like that. And then I'm going to skip the next single crochet, and I'm going to single crochet in the next single, like that. Then I'm going to do that again. I'm going to chain 4, and then I'm going to work a double crochet into the side of the single crochet stitch. So that'd be like going right into the middle of it, and I've got 2 strands there. Draw out and finish my double crochet stitch like that. Skip the next single, and single in the next single, like that. So you see how these little scallops are taking shape. So chain 4, double crochet into the side of the single crochet like that. You're going to skip this single and single in the next one. Chain 4, double crochet into the side of the single crochet like that. Skip the next single, single in the next one. So I'm going to keep doing that until I have, see right here, I'll have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So until I have 10 clusters. So right now I only have 4. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to speed it up now so I can get these finished. I wondered about using a fuzzy yarn on camera. I thought, well, I'll try it. So far it's not been too bad. I want to get, at that time I only picked up 1 strand. I want to make sure I get 2 strands. It's just more solid to work the stitch into the 2 strands. Okay, so now I have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9. So down here I have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So this one, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Alright, so I'm going to do this one. Then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get that pink back over here. And double in the side of the single. Like that. Okay, so now when I come down on the 10th scallop, I'm landing up in the 3 slip stitches right there. So I'll skip that single, but then I want to just slip stitch into that first slip stitch there, like that. And then you see right here, I did the 1, 2, and 3 across. So I'm going to slip stitch in there, and then I'm going to slip stitch in the next 2 like that, and then I'm going to slip stitch into that single crochet there so I match the other side, because I slip stitch in a single over there. So now I'm going to chain 4, and I'm just gonna double crochet in the side of the slip stitch. So I'm just gonna go, I can find the 2 strands there and just do that. Or if you really want to, you could just work a single there, but anyway. So you just continue in pattern. You do a single. I skipped 1. And then to finish, you just keep going like you did the other side, and the numbers will match up on the other side. So this is where the joining is going to be. You have to make sure that you skip the stitch that's meant for the joining. So I just worked in this one, and this is the stitch that I joined to, so I'm going to skip that one, and I need to double in my single right here. And then I will single right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know, if you're worried about the everything lining up where you're skipping, you can go back to here and put little stitch markers in every other one to make sure it's going to line up. Sometimes when I'm designing, I need to do that. So let me try to get my heart in the background here. So you just continue all the way down till you get back to the finish line where you started. This video is part of a big channel, and if you subscribe to our channel, then you'll be notified as soon as new videos become available. And we would love to hear comments, so if you have any comments, please put them below. And visit our website. We carry this yarn and these hooks on our website, which is maggiescrochet.com. Okay, see, we're almost done. I should have used a different color with my white background here. Okay, so single crochet, see, I just don't like picking up one strand of that single. I gotta have two, like that. So on the other side I have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, and then I'm just gonna I could put an extra one down here, which is what I'm gonna do. So I'm landing up right here, one stitch over from the bottom one, and so what I'm gonna do is just chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna do the same little the little shell down here, the little scallop. Okay, see, I landed here, and this is my 4 single crochets in the beginning. So now I'm just gonna slip stitch over to my first single crochet like that, and now I'm gonna have a little scallop at the very bottom. Okay, so whichever way you land up, it could have landed up. I don't know if this is like super exact the way I went around, but it should basically be about the same. You could also, if you land up right at the same spot, just go ahead and join this one to that one, and it'll look like this right here. But this one I landed up right here for some reason, so all I would do is just join right here and then have an extra scallop at the bottom. So I'll numerically figure it out in the pattern. Actually, I'll have Wendy help me with this. But anyway, either way, it looks, it's beautiful. So it's so cute. So now I would just, I'm not going to do like a slip stitch. I'm trying to get away from that because I don't like that little knot it makes like that. I'm just getting picky. So now I'm going to go like this. I cut in the back. And then I just go on the wrong side and I sew my ends in, and then I'm all done. Now, if I wanted to sew this, if I knew that I was going to sew this to something for an applique, I would just leave a super long end and then sew it. But look at this. I love the way this turned out with the alpaca dance. So, oh, it's so pretty. This would be beautiful like on a scarf or something. So this one's pretty, but I like this one a lot too. So that's how you make the scalloped hearts, and I want to thank you for watching, and please visit maggiescrochet.com. So I'm going from this side to that side, and I'm going to pick up my yarn and 10. Okay, so if you do, let's say I've seen scarves made with only pulling 5 loops through, and they look amazing. They're really cute. They come out super long.